Tonight, two high-profile men in California politics faced a judge for the first time as they're charged as co-conspirators in a scheme to steal campaign funds. This case is connected to Governor Gavin Newsom's former chief of staff, Dana Williamson.
Now, together, this group is accused of conspiring to steal campaign funds from an account for Xavier Becerra. Both men signed plea agreements with the U.S. attorney, but in a surprise move in the courtroom today, both men pled not guilty. What happened in court today was the next step in their cases. Both men pled not guilty. But as we've reported, they have both signed plea agreements with the U.S. attorney. This is our first time we've seen them since the arrest of the former chief of staff to Governor Newsom, also a co-conspirator in this case. Dana Williamson faces charges, including fraud, conspiracy, obstruction of justice, and making false statements. Greg Campbell, a longtime political operative, is facing 2 federal conspiracy charges. According to court documents, Williamson started paying $10,000 a month to Company C, controlled by Campbell. The company then used a payroll services provider to pay $10,000 into a bank account and controlled by Sean McCluskey, the former chief of staff for Xavier Becerra, targeting Becerra's campaign funds after he entered federal office. The payments were disguised as income to his wife for work supposedly done for Williamson, the documents cite. McCluskey faces 1 charge of conspiracy. Today, both men waived their right to a grand jury indictment, and they were released with several conditions, including surrendering their passports, no contact with co-conspirators or the witnesses or anyone tied to related cases.
Can you respond? Can you tell us if he's...
We're not going to be making any more comments at this time. Thank you.
Our crew tried speaking with both men. Only Greg Campbell's attorney made a comment.
I know Greg Campbell to be an honorable former public servant, a respected and positive member of the community who has handled himself with great integrity during these deeply troubling times. Mr. Campbell takes full accountability for his actions and is cooperating fully with the legal process. Because the case is ongoing, Mr. Campbell does not intend to make any further public comments at this time.
Today's hearing is the first step in their cases. Both men will be in court again on separate dates for a change of plea hearing where they are expected to plead guilty. There, the judge would then sign off on the plea deal. McCluskey and Campbell both have ties to the governor's former chief of staff, Dana Williamson. She appeared in court Wednesday and is accused of conspiring to steal $225,000 from a dormant political campaign for Xavier Becerra, the former Health and Human Services Secretary. She faces 23 charges. She pleaded not guilty.